All right, as you saw in the last video, which I apologize for the choppiness, some of the not so smooth parts, and maybe it being a little bit confusing, but I needed to put something out there. I was getting a little carried away with work and with doing everything in here that it was a little bit hard to record constantly step by step. So I did the best I could. I've learned a lot from them. I have made a lot more content as far as reels and short clips. So I'm kind of getting the hang of things. I've always wanted to do the content side of stuff, but I always worked out of my house. It never really looked super professional. I was doing really high quality work, but I never really had a spot to do it. And now I have a spot to do it. So I'm gonna take advantage of it and I'm gonna start doing it. So welcome to the journey here. I have secured a spot as of last year, and as of about 6 months ago, I transformed it into, I guess you could say, my dream shop in a way. But there's a lot to come, because that was then, and this is now, and there's a lot of things that have changed. So I'll get into that towards the end of the video. For right now, I want to go over a little bit of everything that we did in here, and yeah, maybe some of you think it's cool. Maybe some people like the organization factor and some of that kind of stuff. Forgive me, there's a couple spots right now that have a little bit of a mess, but you'll understand as this video goes on why that is the way it is. So yeah, all right, anyways. For the floor, went with Race Deck USA. Have it at my house and have put it there. It's been about 7 years there now, and it held up great. And the floor was in good shape. It was nice concrete here, but I wanted to do something for pictures, something that would really pop, something that looked really clean, and this was the way to go. Also, I rent, so I didn't want to put something that was going to cost me a ton of money that I'm not going to ever get back, which, again, you see as this video goes on, some of that, I'm kind of going back on my word on some of that. But yeah, I wanted the silver because reflections off of cars and motorcycles, or even wheels that are in here, it adds a really nice color, gives it a nice contrast. Whereas if I did everything black, it kind of takes away from that. I also think everybody does black on everything. Paint it black, paint the ceiling black, paint the walls black. It looks like a typical detail shop. I'm not a huge fan of that. I also think it's a lot more impressive when you can have something that's white and silver or gray, and be able to keep it clean and have it look really clean. Kind of have a like a surgical room look to it, vibe to it. To kind of go with the floor, I got this cabinet. This is from New Age. I'm a big buy once, cry once kind of person. I don't really like the idea of buying the really cost-effective stuff that doesn't work super well or isn't going to last super long, just to eventually throw it out or sell it for pennies on the dollar and buy the right stuff. I'd rather save up until I am able to buy the right stuff, and I was finally able to buy the right stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty badass cabinet. So all the doors are soft close, so there's no slamming, no rattling. You can kind of see how I have things organized here. I feel like maybe I need to make a separate video, or make a video sometime on kind of how I have everything set up here. Maybe if people are interested in that. Anyone even looks at this video. This cabinet, I have all the detailing stuff in. Anything from exterior is all up here, from bug removers and tar and grease removers, to quick detailers, to ceramic detailers, to iron removers, to tire shine, to soaps and snow foams and all sorts of stuff. Down here is a lot of interior. Down here we have our stockpile of towels. Always use really high quality towels. Again, I feel like I'm going to go in a bunch of different directions, because that could be for a video where we talk about, you know, the products I use and how I have it set up and everything else. So I'll try my best to stick to this video of just the basics of everything we did here. There used to be a big wooden cabinet right here, a wooden shelving unit, and I took that out, put this in, a lot cleaner. Obviously the stainless tops, it's all double walled steel, powder coated. Reinforced. We lag bolted it all into the wall, so just like your ratchet straps, it ain't going anywhere. We obviously had to get hooked up with Viper chair, so we ended up getting the October Breast Cancer Edition Viper chair. Got a few more on the way, so they make a great product. And again, buy once, cry once, right? Over here we have, for sounds, I went with a Sony Tower 9. We're gonna be adding another one, maybe two. I'd love to do Sonos, and looking back now, I would have maybe done Sonos, but at the time I only had this side of the shop. Later on in the video I'll show you, now I have the entire building. I guess I could restock it, it's looking a little dry, but beer, water, hydration, what else do you really need, right? So we got the TV right here, couches, little kickback area to hang out with some of the boys when they come over, take a break for a minute. All my metal polishing stuff goes right there. So I'm doing wheels and stuff. I got all my buffing wheels here, polish rouges, liquid polish, all the sandpaper and sanding bits and grits up here, extra masks and stuff down here. So definitely kind of went above and beyond with trying to keep stock with that. We got the toolbox filled with just about every tool you could need. I've had that forever now. Obviously my Milwaukee collection, big Milwaukee guy over here, eh? Little rolling cart here. This is kind of my electrical cart. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah. So this is the electrical cart. I just have anything from, different electrical tape to all sorts of fuses and stuff in here. Anything you could need, whether I'm setting up rock lights or doing some kind of resistors in headlights or just anything. Again, sorry for some of the clutter. I'm just trying to get this video made while I have some time. And then now move on over here. We bought this wheel stand, so now I can mount wheels right on this stand here. And it just so much easier. Absolute lifesaver. Yeah, what else we have? Went with all the hex lights for the ceiling. So I know, kind of generic, kind of cliche. It's cool though. This pressure washer is the AR Blue. I have had a gas pressure washer, I've had electric pressure washers, I've fought the hard lines and hoses. I've never had anything mounted clean. I've always had to drag everything out, pour gas in it, turn it on, run out of gas in the middle of a wash or in the middle of rinsing wheels, chemicals sitting on something, total pain in the ass. So now we're fully set up. This is basically set up like a wash bay. So we can just walk up to it, grab it, turn it on, and go. Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot happening here, and I'm trying to make a video not an hour long. If this gets some views and things take off and people want to learn or hear more about different things, then be my guest. I'll talk about it all day long, but I'd like to keep it somewhat short and sweet. This is a pretty cool little piece in the shop, this Porsche wing. It's actually not a sign, it's a wing from a real GT3 Cup car, race-driven Porsche from Porsche North America. So I found a Body Tech on Facebook Marketplace, X Body Tech, who had a bunch of these, and I got it for pennies on the dollar, which was pretty sweet because that's a pretty cool conversation piece in here. And then I found, from when I was a kid, I found my an old truck of mine, and it just so happened to be a Milwaukee truck. And back then I had no idea, and I forgot I even had it. And now I have all the Milwaukee tools, and I have such an obsession with those. So I figured that was kind of a cool little piece there. So I don't want to have too much clutter. I like a couple little simple things that are here and there, but that are kind of cool and carry some meaning. Obviously, up here we got our tequila bottle that was signed by everybody. I had a Friendsgiving here, and everyone that was here, or everyone that took a shot, signed it. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll make another video on the other side, but to kind of sum it up in this video, we now have this side of the shop. So we have 4,000 total square feet, and I did rent some of these spots out to a buddy for the month of April. Well, I rented them out for the foreseeable future. He paid for the month of April, and he actually got a job in Texas, so he's going to be moving, and I'm just going to take over the rest of it, which I'm kind of excited about actually. When they were moving some things in here, and I was starting to lose some of the shop space that I got to use for a few weeks while the old tenant was getting his stuff out and my new guy was moving things in, I was kind of bummed that I was going to be losing the extra space. Got the American flag obviously repurposed on the wall over there. I think that was perfect. Ever since I moved in here, I kind of had a vision for everything, and that was definitely part of it right there. So a lot of stuff to do over here. Definitely gonna make a video on that. I'll probably make a little bit of a video after this. I just need to get some content out there. I just need to kind of get my name out there, because I think some of you people will like what I got rocking here, and I'm pretty upfront and pretty straight up about a lot of things. So hopefully you guys like that. But yeah, there's gonna be some cool shit going down, and the other side of the shop, when we're done with it, is gonna be pretty sweet. And then I can make a video and hopefully title it "Built My Dream Shop" or whatever. I don't know. The video title of this, when I was gonna post it 5 months ago, was gonna be "Finishing My Dream Shop" or "My Dream Shop Build" or whatever it was. But yeah, now we'll really have it. We got an office now, a big office. You can see it back there. It's huge, with a bathroom, 2 offices in there. So that'll be pretty cool once we get that set up. And I'll go over a little bit of everything. Yeah, I have some of my stuff all split up over there. We gotta decide what we're gonna do with, or I have to decide what I'm gonna do with this big shelving unit there. I hate to get rid of it, but I might have to, or at least put it on the back side of the building. But I'll give a full walk around of the building maybe in another video, and really kind of lay that out there. If anybody has any questions on anything here, if anyone wants to do a price breakdown in a video of maybe how much everything costed or how I did what I did, I definitely could do my best to kind of break that down. I don't have every single receipt saved, but I have quite a bit of them. Anything from the floor to paint to the cabinet to lights to how to install them, anything. I mean, I'm kind of here for that right now, and I'm constantly in the shop. I'm constantly working on a customer car or a project of mine, or working on the shop itself. So if there's ever someone, you know, that's interested and they like it, and this doesn't just get 40 views, which it very well could, then yeah, I would totally, that'd be killer. I would totally make some videos of that and just go over a little bit of everything, because I'm really big on cleanliness, quality, and just like making your day easier, making projects easier, making things go smoother, not having to jack around with cords if you don't have to, not having to jack around with a pressure washer and put gas in it and running a hose out and everything else, obviously. So just everything just being real fluent, and just pull it in, get the wheels off, get the car clean, get whatever, get it all prepped, have a guy come in, get the windows tinted, do the wrap, whatever, all just easy. Well, not easy, but you know what I mean. So that's kind of my MO. So if money wasn't an object, there would be a lot of really crazy stuff I think I would do, and really crazy ideas that a lot of people would probably roll their eyes at. But I love that. I love that stuff. So hopefully this video was somewhat tolerable to watch and sit and listen to me talk about. If you want kind of a rundown of the cabinet, how I have things set up, or how I have things organized, how my toolbox is set up, where the metal polish stuff goes and all that, like, I'll either make one down the road, or if people request it, I'll make one per the request. But once I get everything dialed up and set up into, they're all, each part's home, each tool and each cabinet and everything, I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. So I'll definitely make a video there. But thank you for watching. Thank you for maybe subscribing if you do, that'd be cool. There's gonna be some cool stuff to come, a lot of cool things with the shop and whatnot, and I'll be sure to take you along the process with me. Appreciate it.